I will just start by diving into the first question. Why should you do online courses as a consulting professional? And there are several really good reasons that is
Mm,
good to know about. First of all, you get to share your passion, share what you love to do with other people in the world. And then the next thing is, think about The Matrix, the movie, and think
mhm.
about Mr. Smith and how he duplicates himself. He just pops up all over. And if you could be like a good version of Mr. Smith and share your knowledge to help more people learn and grow, and then grow your passive income while you're sleeping. And then another thing is that it adds to your reputation as an expert and an authority in your industry. And also, what you may not think about is that you can actually, by having an online course, create content that you can repurpose into books, presentations, and social media posting. Just to give you an example, I just had a class through my online course on how to create online courses. And based on that first beta run, like Roberta was mentioning, I had one of the students say, "Oh, please put it all together in a workbook for us. It would be so
Mhm.
helpful." And then I'm working on that right now. And then the other thing was I could take just like a small video snippet of 5 minutes, put it into a processing program like Otter, and get the text, make it into an article. And then I had content for social media posting for an entire month based on that one little video. So there's a lot of ways to work smarter and not harder while you are creating different types of content that position yourself as an industry expert. And it also, by putting your content out there, it also generates more leads to your consulting services. That's been my experience, and especially through LinkedIn. And then you can expand your business model with other tiers to bundle with other services that you have. So it's a great way to, when you have your conversations with people, depending on where they're at in their business life cycle or the needs that they have to scale their business, that you have those different types of offerings to help them out. Then there's the question of why now? Why create an online course right now? And there are some data from the e-learning industry I'd like to share with you. And this is just from the Learning Trends report from the learning management system platform that I'm using. And they have shared a lot of the different statistics about the growth in student demand over the past 3 years. And as you can see, it's really high numbers. It's really in different areas that there are a lot of students out there who are looking to learn through online courses. And also, they were referring to a survey they did among 2,000 adults about why they prefer online learning. And I think that you also know it's just more flexible, it's more accessible, and you can go at your own pace. So there's a lot of good reasons why creating an online course now is a great idea. And then one of the barriers that I've heard as I talk with experts who want to create online courses, they are talking about, well, what if I don't have a whole bunch of followers on social media? Can I create an online course and still be successful with it? And this graph shows that there is an increase in students that are attending courses by creators that have less than 10,000 social media followers. So it is possible. And I will go more into what it is you need to be focusing on when you have less than 10,000 social media followers. And then there's the other trend, which is that more students come from multiple continents. So as you create your online course and put it out there in the global marketplace, you do have a chance to actually get into areas that you might not normally reach with your regular consulting services. And then there's also other facts here from TechJuryNet, and they have gathered some numbers about the e-learning market. And here globally, it's projected to be worth 325 billion in 2025. And also that it's set to grow by 12.8 billion just in the US between 20 and 24. And that in e-learning increases retention rates by 25% to 60%. And also the corporate e-learning market would increase by 38 billion. And that it has led to an increase in income for 42% of US organizations using e-learning as part of their education. There's also a study that shows that those who have comprehensive training programs have 218% higher revenue per employee and 24% higher profit margins. And that IBM saved approximately 200 million by switching to e-learning. So there's a lot of numbers that support this trend. Another question that I get a lot is, well, how much can I make from having an online course as part of my business? And the truth is, you can make anywhere from $500 to more than $100,000 by having an online course as part of your business offerings. It all depends on the size of your audience, the conversion rate, and the price. So if you have an audience of 1,000 people and they are converting at 2% at a price point of $3.99, that would give you a revenue of $7,980 per promotion that you are making on your online course. And I have been looking at the average rates for leadership courses just to give you an idea of the spectrum here. So if you have classroom-based leadership training, you can charge anywhere between $1,500 and $4,000 for a course. And then we have the more executive getaways that can be between $3,900 and $25,000 for a course. So let's say in this ballpark, if you charge $3,500 for your online course and you have an audience of 2,000 and a conversion rate of 2%, which is kind of the typical conversion rate for an email campaign, you can make a revenue based on an online program of $140,000 per launch promotion. So that's pretty good.